Now, exercise 1.3, fifth question D. That is negative 41 multiplied by 102. Okay, negative 41 multiplied by 102. So, here we know that this is in the form of A into B. But we need C also. Now we can split 102. 102 is equal to 100 plus 2. So we can write 100 plus 2 instead of 102. Okay. Then negative 41 multiplied by, now A is negative 41. Then 100 plus 2. Okay. Then negative 41 into 100. A into B plus this is B, this is C. Then negative 41 into C, that is 2. Okay, negative 41 into 100 plus negative 41 into 2. So, here negative 41 into 1, negative 41 itself, but we have to keep here 2 zeros for this 100. Then plus negative 41 into 2, 41 into 2, that is 82. Then negative is the answer. So, both products are in negative. So, we can add these two numbers, that is 4100 plus 82. Answer is 4182. So, here we know that these two are in negative. So, the answer also, the sum also will be in negative. Is it clear? Now, question number F, fifth group F, 7 multiplied by 50 minus 2. That is A into B minus C. So, we can write A into B minus A into C. We don't want to split any numbers here because this is in the form of A into B minus C. So, 7 into 50 minus 7 into 2. Okay, then 7 5s are 35. Then 350 minus 7 times 2, 14. We can subtract 14 from 350. Then 6. Then 4 is the remaining. 4 minus 3, that is, 4 minus 1, that is 3. Then again 3. Write down this 3. So the answer is 336. Here the greatest number is 350 and the sign of 350 is positive. So the answer is 336 itself. Okay. This is very easy. Here negative 57 multiplied by negative 19 plus 57. Which form is this? How can we identify? Here first we have to think about plus or minus sign. Where is that plus or minus sign? Here. After that we can see 57. Here negative 57 multiplied by negative 19. But if it was 57 into negative 19, that will be easy for us to identify the variable A. Variable A, B, C are variables. Okay. That means A, B or C can receive any values. Here the value of A is 57. But here negative, here positive. So we will get confusion. But don't worry. Here one negative is there. Here also one negative. Negative multiplied by negative, that will be positive. So we can write this one 57 into 19. Why? Because if we avoid this negative, no problem, we will get positive itself as the answer. Okay, that means here positive will be there, here also positive. That means negative into negative will be automatically positive will be the answer. So, if we multiply without symbol, the answer will be same, positive itself. Then 57. Okay, this 57 we can write. Again we have problem. What is the problem? Here we can't see our C. Where is C? Here we can think 57 into 1. The value of 57 into 1 is 57 itself, no? So, if we multiplied by 1, there won't be any change in this statement. Okay. So, we can multiply 57 into 1 to get our C. Now, we can identify A into C plus A into C. A into B plus A into C. Okay. Here A is equal to 57. Then B is equal to 19 and C will be 1. Now is it clear? Now we can apply our distributive property over addition. Okay. That is, we know this is in the form of A into B plus A into C. What is A into B plus A into C? That is A into B plus C. We can change. If you get this type of statement, we have to convert into this form. If we get in this forms of statement, we have to convert to this form. Now, this is in the form of A into B plus A into C. So, we can convert in this form. Here, the common number is 57. So, we can write this one 57 A into bracket B plus C. Here, B is 19 and C is 1. Okay. Now, 57 into 19 plus 1, 20. What is the answer? 57 times 2. That is 7 2s are 14. 1 will be there. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 1, 11. Then keep here 1 0. So, the answer will be 1140. Is it clear? This is very easy. Just we have to think about the distributive property and think about the relation between numbers, and here we have to apply the multiplication laws of sign, that is integers. Okay. Then we have to think about distributive property form, that is A into B plus A into C equal to A into B plus C. Don't forget this one. Okay. Thank you.